Welcome to Two Girls, One Pod. It's the episode with two girls on the one pod. And I'm Yvie Jones, so I'm one girl. This week we have another girl called Diana Nguyen, or Nguyen, as we just found out. If you're Vietnamese, that's how they pronounce Nguyen. She is a stand-up comedian. She's an actor, she's a writer, she's a personal branding consultant, MC and performer. She had a hashtag Dancing Diana. She took it around the world. Well, she toured it overseas and had people dancing with her, complete strangers. And I often say this in my episodes when I'm introducing, I'm telling you who you're about to listen to, that they are little rays of sunshine. But she really is. Her joy is caffeine. So our caffeine for us, which I actually just have caffeine, is joy. And she looks like a Joy to me, like someone that should be called Joy. I wouldn't be surprised if that's now her nickname. But she's got lovely stories to tell, and she was a real joy to talk to, and I'm really glad that she came to visit. So enjoy Diana Nguyen. Here she is now. I'm just so excited because you've just given me my primal animal.
Yes.
Diana Nguyen, yes. You are a yak.
Yeah.
And I love yaks.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I do.
I don't like the pictures of a yak, but I'll go with it.
No, yaks are so cute.
They're really hairy.
What's a yak baby called? Oh. Let's ask Siri. Hey, Siri, what do you call a yak baby?
Yakkers?
They're called a calf. Boring.
Oh, calf.
So cute.
That's pretty cute.
Oh, Rachel's just shown us a photo, and that is pretty damn cute. So yaks are great.
Good.
And now I'm an anaconda.
Yeah.
Apparently.
On the floor.
On the floor. And I'm also a rat, year of the Chinese zodiac, and I'm also a Scorpio. And you know what? When I was in I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, I did the Viper Room, which meant 75 snakes were put on top of me, and I was completely fine about it.
That's your animal.
That's my animal.
You were with them.
And
you were
there
talking
were
with them.
Scorpios everywhere under our beds while we were sleeping. Like, yeah. And so I don't mind a rat. And I picked up a rat mouse in this building that everyone freaked out when I had it in my hand.
You're like the mouse whisperer.
I'm so glad you're here.
Thank you.
Rat. No, yak. Yak, ox, Taurian.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Full house.
Yes. So you're a stand-up comedian, and you are Vietnamese,
yes,
Australian. Were you born here?
Yes, born here. Mum and dad, refugees.
Yes.
Arrived here, met each other, fell in love at the hostel. Dad chased mum.
So they met here?
Yeah. And then they named me after Princess Diana.
Oh, my God. What are your sisters? You got two sisters?
Princess Anne and Princess Sarah Fergie.
No way.
I'm not kidding.
Oh, my God, I love that. I love that so much.
And I do that in my comedy. It's not even a joke.
No, it's brilliant. I love it. And you were just... and she snorts all the time when she laughs, and I love it. Do you know I used to snort when I laughed all the time until, I just had to stop doing it because people were just it was like offending people, but I loved it. So I'm glad that it's here.
Yeah, it's in the room.
Now, you were just saying that you also are a clown actor. Clown doctor.
Yes.
At the...
Royal Children's.
Oh, I love that so much. We had Nikki Britton on the show, and she used to do it for years.
Yeah, she was with Starlight. Yeah.
It's such a wonderful thing to do. So, Clown Doctor, is that what the business is called, the Clown Doctors?
Oh, so it's a not-for-profit organisation. It was one of the hardest auditions I've ever had to go through. 3 hours of improvisation because you can't go in with a script.
No.
Whatever
you've got to just be ready for anything.
Yeah, whatever they throw at you, and if they're not laughing and smiling at you, that's my job, is try to get that little smile.
How long have you been doing it for?
7 years now. Yeah, but we just don't work with children. We work with the parents who've been in this ward with their family, and during COVID, nurses and doctors who full isolation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you love it?
One of the greatest things about being a clown doctor is that, being a comedian, you can perform to hundreds of people, but it's a huge honour to be invited into a room.
Yeah.
And help a child, give them an imaginary world that they can escape to.
Yeah.
We also work in the burns unit, so when kids get their burns changed, our main job is to distract them from the new bandit, and when they're screaming and looking at you, that's our job, is for that eye contact. Like, you see me, I see you, you stay with me now. Let the doctors and nurses do their thing, and I'm just making fart sounds, bubbles, doing jokes. You do anything you can to distract them. And it's an honour.
It is. And what an honourable thing to do.
Yeah, I feel very lucky in my creative career that I found something that fulfills me in any other job that I do.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter who it is, but it's the joy is there.
And you did a TED Talk which was about joy.
Yes.
And that joy is your caffeine.
Yes,
you don't
it is.
drink coffee,
No, I
which
don't
is
drink.
crazy.
It is. I know. I just wake up and I'm like this.
But I'm sorry, you don't even have Vietnamese coffee, which is the coffee of all coffees.
I know.
Like, I hardly ever have Vietnamese coffee because it is the most addictive, delicious thing in the world.
Condensed milk.
You are crazy.
I am. Well, I'm a hot chocolate girl.
Okay.
Yes.
Not the
It's
same.
so weird. I'm from
Please
Melbourne.
tell me you do it with condensed milk at least.
Well, I'm an addictive kind of person. So Milo was my first drink as a primary school kid.
Yum.
Loved Milo. But I've learned in my 20s that 2 teaspoons of Milo and 2 teaspoons of sugar was probably way too much sugar.
It's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah. I used to drink cordial, green cordial.
Wow.
We used to be able to have it on the table, a 2-litre bottle, and it would be gone by the end of the meal.
Wow.
We'd all drink it. It was disgusting. Every now and then.
Yes.
I just buy a little 2-litre.
Just to fulfill that little nostalgia.
Yeah, love it. I had a kid around not long ago, and I had in the back of the cup, and I went to him, do you want a cordial? And his mum goes, and I went, do you? And he goes, yeah, what is it? I said, have you ever had green cordial? And he goes, no. And I went, well, am I about to change your whole life?
You just have a stash in the
It was in the back of the cupboard, and I was like, I'm pulling it out.
Wow.
A little bit of that, a lot of water.
Yep. Bit of
Go
syrup.
for it. The look on his face. And then he started getting really itchy. And I was like,
can
you can go now.
Go into the world. See what happens.
Send him off with his mum and dad looking at me with daggers.
Oh.
Thanks for that. So your mum and dad met in a hostel and then, so they came obviously to Melbourne.
Yes.
And you've just grown up in Melbourne.
Yeah. Born and bred.
Born and bred.
Yes.
And you have also done a show about your mum, which is so brilliant, like the TV show.
Yeah.
Fee and Me.
Also, thank you for predicting the future, but it is a web series. No, I'm all about manifesting.
Good.
And we, our website's www.feeandme.tv because we're saying to the world, it's going to be a TV show.
Okay, so it's just on the web. Well, that's how I watch it. But I just assume everything is on TV that I can watch because I don't watch it on the TV.
Yes.
But I'm watching it. I send it to the TV.
I know,
so
wasn't
it's
your
on there.
job to watch things on TV?
Yeah, it was. And I can't, but who knows if it was really from TV or not. It was just being sent there.
Yes.
Could have been anything.
Could have been anything.
But it was really well done.
Oh, good, thank you.
That young girl that is it based on you and your mum?
So it's co-created by my best friend Fiona Chow, who I've known since I was 8 years old. And one day after watching Felicity Ward in 2010 at the Melbourne Town Hall, I went to my friend Fiona and said, we've got to tell stories about our mum.
Yeah.
And combine our 2 mums together, and that's the creation. So I couldn't do my mum because it'd just be wild. And also Fiona's mum's more the dancing mum with the glitter, and so we've combined the strict mum, the glitter mum into one.
Oh, perfect!
And both their mums share the same name. So Kim Hung is half of our mums each. Wow. So we combined it, and Kim Hung has been around for 13 years, and she's a love story. Pretty much my love letter to my mum saying, it was tough growing up with you. I get it, but thank you. Thank you for loving me in the best way you could. Because mum was a single mum, and so it was hard on her raising 3 kids of her own.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is she still single?
Mum is mum is single, but she's been married twice, and her last love, and I can't wait to be a senior. Because mum fell in love with a man at the age of 60 and he was 90.
Oh, my God.
And senior love is pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
That SBS did a insight on sex.
Yes.
I think it was sex or love over 60. And it had all of these people on there over 60 talking about their love lives and sex lives. And it was we actually watched that for Gogglebox. It was an eye-opener.
There you go.
I've watched it twice now because I just think it was such a wonderfully representative, look at them and their lived experience and just how alive they still are and how loves can still happen.
You can when you have no responsibility to anyone else but to you.
Yeah, and you know what else was in that
Yeah.
that I found really hilarious?
Yes.
All the men were still creeps. No matter how old they got, they still wanted young women, hot women. They're,
My mum was
old and
30 years
crusty.
younger than him.
Yeah,
she
and
was a
wanted
younger
their hot women.
There you go.
And it's like,
Doesn't
mate,
change.
have you seen yourself? And you're just going to telling a woman what she should look like.
Oh.
Anyway, well, that's one. But she's single now.
Yeah, she's single now.
Is that because he carked it?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, 90. Yeah, it's gonna happen.
They had a very fruitful, but then he cucked it. That's honest truth.
Well, that's
life. I can't even pretend. I can't even say it a nice way. He died.
He died.
He died. But my mom's been concentrating on me.
Yeah?
She's trying to find me a husband.
Yes, because and that's an Asian thing.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Well, it's not. I mean, God.
Every parent, I think.
Yeah. Well, no, my parents didn't.
Oh, there you go.
I don't know why. Maybe they just thought I was not lovable.
I love you. Can we make sure that's on record? Can we make sure you come out of this studio okay?
I'm okay. But yeah, I guess some. It's a cultural thing.
Yeah.
I think, you must get married or you're going to be left on the shelf and be really unhappy. And I think, we definitely have that in our culture.
Oh, definitely.
But some other cultures have it really strongly.
Yes.
Really strongly.
Yeah. Well, mum's so anxious that she's been really angry. Oh. Yeah. To the point where I'm filming her to prove to people how angry she is. But I can't put it online. But she's so anxious that I will be alone with no child. And it saddens me, so I need to make sure I put the boundaries up so she's not too and doesn't seep into that energy because I'm pretty happy where I am in my life right now.
Because you're a creative and that would have been hard. Well, was hard. You've done shows about how that was hard for your mum to accept.
Yeah, well, my whole career has been a whole challenge. Like doing this, coming in and doing a podcast as part of my job is like, what do you mean?
Why?
What do you mean?
Why would you do that? It must be so confusing.
Yes.
But she accepts it?
She does. I did Miss Saigon in 2009 and it was the first kind of musical she kind of sat through. She usually walks halfway through the show and I've documented it in a short story called 5 Ways to Disappoint Your Vietnamese Mother. It's an Alice Pung's anthology book and she would leave at interval. And then I did Miss Saigon, I think 7 years later.
How long did you do Miss Saigon for?
I was a amateur professional theatre company.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just a prostitute.
Yeah.
It wasn't that big. And
that's all they bloody give to Asian actors in this country is prostitute roles.
Oh, yeah.
Or drug dealers.
I've got a beautiful CV. Stunning. And you know the one job that I said no to be a prostitute was Marco Polo for Netflix. Oh. I had drawn the line and I wish I hadn't. I'd drawn the line too early. I should have been.
That was huge.
That was huge.
Oh, you could have been prostitute.
I know, but I was like, can't do this anymore.
You're prostituted out.
You did.
Literally prostituted out.
I know, and I said no to a Netflix. Like I wouldn't. I said no to the casting. It said, would you take off your top? Blah, blah, blah. And I just went, no.
Was that the first time you've been asked that or have you done that in the past?
That was probably the first time.
Yeah. And that's what you couldn't do. You couldn't go there.
I've done it in my stand-up.
Yeah.
So, I've taken off my top, I held my boobs.
Okay.
Just in case my mum...
Just in case she comes back in.
Yes. But my mum... Okay, this is a funny story.
Tell it.
But I did a show called Naked, and this is a show I come out with my hands on my boobs. And my mum the night before coming to see the show, she's like, naked, what does that mean? And I'm like, just pay the money, come see it. And my mum she kind of pre-packs, as a refugee, right? First aid kit, everything's ready, food packets. Oh. So she packed a bathrobe to see my show the next night.
In case you needed one.
So, and then at the end of the show, I reveal, running on stage, hands on my boobs, half naked. I'm naked. Mum storms on stage with a moon boot because she broke her ankle. On stage, wrapped me up in this bathrobe.
Oh, my God, that's brilliant. Did you get her to do it for every show?
Well, that's what everyone thought, that I had planted her.
It.
But this was the last show of the tour. And the audience were cocking themselves. They were like, this is brilliant. How much are you paying her to do this? No,
she wanted you to cover the hell up. Oh, bless her. I love her.
I know, she is...
Yeah.
She is her own creature, organism.
Yes.
She's not even human for me.
I love stories like that about parents and they, the the harshness of them and how much they still love you so much, and you have to love them back. But you have to find that.
Yes, you do have to
Acceptance of
find
what
it.
you love,
Yes.
and how, and not take it personally. That
Ooh,
they
that's a learning process.
Yeah. So when you were growing up, were you just a funny little kid that was entertaining all the time and you knew exactly what you wanted to do?
Look, comedy, I think, was a very good superpower that I learnt to have.
Yeah.
Because I moved schools a little bit and I had racism in my life. And I just found it was my way to integrate.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I realize it's a great shield.
It is.
But I'm also trying to shed that shield as well.
Yeah.
Because I am human. I
Yeah.
have emotions I was very lucky that I know what timing is.
Yeah. So yeah. And you have two sisters,
Yes.
Anne and Sarah.
Yes.
And what do they do?
They're all in corporates.
Okay.
Yeah.
So your mum must be very proud.
And my sister Anne is like Princess Anne. She's got the whole package. She's got a loving husband and 2 kids.
Oh, your mum must be just so proud.
Yeah, and she looks at me.
Yeah.
It's like,
Look
where's
at
yours?
Anne.
But
Yeah.
where's yours?
So where are you in the
I'm the
siblings?
eldest.
Eldest. Okay. So you really did have the pressure.
Oh, I was the dad when
Yeah.
Dad left.
Yeah.
I was the dad. I was the grown up. I
Yeah.
had to take care of my sisters when my mum
Yeah.
couldn't.
Yeah.
And I had to be an adult.
Yeah. What
Very
did your
fast.
mum do for work?
We did everything. Raising 3 kids in the 90s, we had Centrelink.
Yeah.
But we worked, I was sewing clothes at the age of 9.
Oh my God.
Like 5 cents a label on a pair of Kmart pants.
Wow.
We worked in a factory.
Yeah.
We had factory bosses bring boxes to our house, and Mum and my sisters would fold stuff.
Yeah.
That, anything that's packaged in a wrapped bag is 5-10 cents. Like
Yeah.
all that labor. And we used to get Salvation Army vouchers.
Yeah.
And I remember this one time, like the school knew how broke we were. And like, I remember seeing the maintenance guy from school come to our front door with a hamper of food. And yeah, it just reminds me that we've come really far from that
Yeah.
time.
Wow. Your mother is amazing.
Yeah, she got us educated. We've got 3 degrees.
Wow.
She got every kid into school, got into university.
Just amazing. And women are so strong.
Yeah.
So you were saying before we started that you manage Storyville,
Yes.
which is a club. Is
It's
it a bar?
It's a bar in the city.
Yep.
And I I curate their comedy festival program.
Yes. So you pick and choose who comes and goes.
Yeah, it's a bit of a power play.
Yeah. Do you love it?
I'm a producer. I love seeing the full picture.
Yeah.
And for me, we talked about diversity. For me, diversity is really important, but not just diversity of gender, race, or sex. It's also the arts as well. So people think comedy is just stand up.
Yeah.
But it's also clowning, physical
Yes.
theatre, song.
Yes.
And so I make sure that this program I have fulfills the arts because I do all of that.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
not just a stand-up comedian. I'm also a clown. I'm also a trained actor. And so why not share that to the world? Because
Yes.
stand-up gets a lot of coverage. But to have like an actor stand on stage and not say a word to you, make you laugh is a skill.
Yes.
Yeah. Because our job, podcast, imagine we were silent for an hour.
Well, it wouldn't work.
It wouldn't work.
It wouldn't work.
but that's why I love live theatre so much is that someone can go on stage and do nothing but still make us feel something.
Yeah.
And so that's what I do at Storyville.
So when you watch a show, what's your kind of comedy to go and watch, pay a ticket for?
Oh, it's everything. I love weird stuff. I can't even
more out
label
there.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like I saw a guy push an egg out of his asshole.
Really?
Yeah. and it
In
was-
Australia?
Yeah, and it took away that one night. My mental health, my depression left me.
Wow.
Because I was laughing so
Yes,
hard. That's what I
yes.
mean. Like, and during COVID, we went to the arts
Yes.
to give us nutrients. And yeah, that guy Cam Vin. I'm not sure if I meant to say it because I might just fall if he brings the show back again. But
Well,
it was just brilliant.
Yeah, and
was
he
just-
really shoved a... Did he have it up there the whole time?
Yeah, we didn't know.
That's control. something.
That's a art skill,
That is. Do you want to know?
biological thing, and he's got a show at a comedy festival this year. So go check it out. It's called Shark Heist.
What's his name?
Camvin.
Okay, Cam.
Yeah,
Do you want to know? Do you want to know a behind the scenes secret that I shouldn't tell anyone, but I'm going to tell everyone?
Yes.
So, have you seen White Lotus?
Yes.
Mike White.
Yes.
Made it. So the first season, you know the Australian guy, Murray Bartlett. So spoilers are happening right now for the show. If you've not watched the first season of White Lotus, fast forward maybe a minute. Okay, because what I'm about to say is a massive spoiler. Murray Bartlett's the manager of the hotel, and he's the one that ends up dying.
Yes.
Right. So last episode, you don't know first episode you see that coffin.
Yes.
And then the rest of the show, you don't know who's in the coffin, and then finally you know it's him. But just before he is killed, he takes a massive shit in a suitcase, in one of the guests' suitcases that he hated, who ends up being the one that kills him, which is brilliant. Well, a lot of people wanted to know, how did that look so real? Was it CGI? Was it? And Mike White won't tell anyone, but I found out through someone that knows the guy who told him how to do it. There's this singer, DJ, he's very weird. I love him. And he did this music video to a song of his, and it was the most hardcore porn you've ever seen. Like, it's not safe for work kind of thing to watch.
Yes.
But it was all the tropes of different gay isms in men.
Yes.
So it was like, it was very soft to begin with. It was where you put your handkerchief, how you do your earrings, all these different things, what you wear, to let other boys know that, you're where you are. And then it went on to sexual acts like fisting and urination, and then defecation. And he was lying on the side, and you could see the bum cheeks.
Whoa.
And a poo coming out of it.
Amazing.
It's a part of the video clip of the music. Like, it blew my mind in so many different ways.
And you watched it exit his body.
Yes.
Wow.
And then I found out from a friend of his that he was approached by Mike White and said, okay, can you help me? Because was that real? If it wasn't, how do I do it? And he said it wasn't real, but he really did push it out, but it wasn't a poo. And he said, okay, teach me. And it was apparently like a Chiquito bar, but it's made and it's frozen. And you have to ask this. So Murray Bartlett as the actor, okay, this is all allegedly, okay? Allegedly.
Scoop over here.
Yeah. He had to apparently put it in as that method actor and hold it there. And apparently everyone on set had to, clear the set out. I'm not doing this in front of, anyone. This is I'll do it. But he had to, have a lot of control. And then at the right time, and make sure that it hadn't melted. You've got to make sure it's the right consistency.
Yes.
The chocolate.
Yes.
You've got to make sure that it's frozen the right way.
Yep.
There you go.
Well, two girls and a cup,
Exactly. 2 girls, 1 cup.
I do watch that going that.
Do you know I've never seen it?
It's not real.
It's not?
Too many pauses.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Because I've never
There's
seen
no
it
way.
and I never will.
Ever. It's I watched it once with a whole group of people and I was like,
You see, I've everyone that's told me they've watched it said it's so seared in their brains that they'll never unsee it, that I will never watch it.
Well, if people say that, then they wouldn't eat ice cream.
Well, that's a little different.
No. It looks like
I haven't seen it.
It looks like a Slurpee McDonald's machine. Like,
see, I'm getting more of a picture now.
yeah, you can see it. No, it's slippery and sloppy.
Oh, okay. Well, that's all I needed.
Yeah.
And Murray Bartlett's poo in White Lotus, and the other
Is
guys.
he nominated for anything?
Yeah, well, he should
doing
be.
a poo?
I hope there is
awards,
poopy awards,
Oh,
the
that'll be-
poopies.
Oh, you could award
There has to
poopy
be.
the best poopy of
The best poop, because in porn there'd be categories, right?
Yeah.
Best golden shower, best poopy,
best poopy.
best fisting, best all of it.
Oh, I can't do a fisting. That's too much now.
No, that was the worst thing that was ever said to me. Like, God, I'm just Diana, what have you done to me?
I don't know. We're in now.
Where have you taken me? How did we even go there? It was me, I know. It wasn't you at all. It's always me. But you've made me feel so comfortable, I'm telling you, because you keep laughing and nodding.
I'm a good audience.
You are. Do you know, I used to be a nanny, and once I nannied. I'm never going to repeat who I nannied for, but the child had two dads. Yes. So my friend just goes, "Oh my God, you know one of the dads, he loves a bit of," and I'm like, I have to see this man every day.
Yes.
Why did you just do that? You didn't even trigger warn me and say, do you want to know something really full on about this man that's your boss? And I'm like, you didn't even give me the option. You just came out with it. And now every time I saw him every morning, and he was a doctor.
Oh, there you go. Well, maybe that's part of his job.
Hey, just pop on the glove.
Yes.
So your sister Anne has children. Does your sister Sarah have children?
No, she just got married in January.
Okay, so
beautiful
they're coming.
wedding. Yeah. No.
Your mum's waiting.
Oh, yeah. But she's more about me because my younger sister's 31.
Okay.
I'm 38.
So you have frozen your eggs, is that right?
I did last year in November.
How was that?
It was good. Was that a good answer?
Expensive?
No, but so I came back to Australia after the Camino and the walking the Camino after Europe.
Yep.
Mum was waiting for me and she said, I'm going to pay for it. She said, I'll pay for your egg freezing and your liposuction. This is my mother.
Where did she think you needed liposuction?
I've been told I've been fat all my life.
Oh,
Yes.
duh.
Yeah.
And you're not? And you've never been?
Try to tell that to my brain. I know I'm not because I look at pictures of me as a teenager. I'm like, no. So then what am I now? Because I know I've got COVID weight. But it's very challenging for me. And I did listen to your first episode about body image. Mm-hmm. And it's so, my mother did that to me.
Yeah.
And
our parents and society do.
Yeah. It's not great.
It's not.
No. And so
you have to battle it for the rest of your life.
Yeah, and so I use as a joke. My mum actually said those words, so I have to use that in my show.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you didn't get liposuction?
No, I
did you?
didn't.
Oh,
No.
okay,
I'm at
good,
BFT
good.
paying a lot of money for my gym workout right now.
But that's great for your health.
Oh, no, I love it.
Mentality and everything, physicality, strength, all of that thing. Liposuction would have just been so fucking painful and useless.
Yeah. Where would they start? I don't need it.
No.
Hormones
but
and
the eggs, you went, I'll do that.
Yes,
thank you.
I had to. I'm 38. I've always wanted children since I was 17. In my yearbook, I wrote, in 10 years' time, I want to be married with 10 children.
Far out.
Yeah, I wanted a family where a basketball team
like
an
society.
Yeah,
you wanted a community. Is what you want. Basketball more. Basketball. You're greedy.
No. I wanted to interchange like a bench. So I can bench the team when I wanted to. I just wanted a full table of love.
Do you feel that you've disappointed yourself that you haven't done that?
I'm not disappointed. No, look, I'm disappointed in the men that I've fallen in love with because I thought I could change them. Yeah. And I thought that that they would love me.
Yeah.
Fall in love with me. Yeah. I chased them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And my first relationship was really beautiful. He was my first love, but I outgrew him. But the last Canadian, and I'll reference their countries because the last 3 men I've dated have been internationals. Okay. So a Canadian American, that was just, it was just awful what I did to myself. Like I had no understanding what self-love was.
Right.
Even though I was in the arts, even though I was showing up for other people.
Yeah.
It was disgusting.
Yeah. So you were just depending on them to love you.
I'm like I said, if I'm an all-in person, so when I see them, I go, where is it?
Yeah. Let's go.
Let's work together.
Yeah, we're together now.
That's it. Like I'm all in.
Yeah.
And I don't care if you're sleeping with your best friend. I'm all in. Yeah.
Wow.
And then my last ex, make sure that he's not confused, but he's Swiss. He was the benchmark of me growing up.
Okay.
And he showed me love and what I deserve. But unfortunately, that relationship broke down, and that's why I realised I had to go and freeze my eggs.
Yeah, okay. So eggs can be just frozen and left there until you need them, is that
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, hopefully I can use them before I'm 50.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I really want to chase my kids down the road.
Because it's all about the egg eggness,
Yes.
isn't it? Like freshness.
What
of
do you
the
mean
egg.
by eggness?
Like you can't. If you wait till you're 50 with your eggs in there, they're
Yes.
not fresh anymore. Is that right?
No, they're just the age that you got them out at, so that they're 38.
Okay,
so I will be.
they're 38-year-old eggs.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wish I'd done it when
Did
I
they
was.
take them all?
No, so they retrieved 11. I call it scooped.
Yeah.
I find the word retrieve like a hostage
It
situation.
is- yeah.
It's like Liam Neeson, I've got your eggs.
So have they? They've not been procreated or anything.
Oh, no.
They're just
We haven't
eggs
found the daddy
retrieved.
yet.
They're
No,
just
they're just retrieved.
little egg cartons sitting
That's
in
it.
little egg cartons.
Well, five are gone up to heaven, and half a dozen are frozen.
Okay.
Yes. So I've got half a dozen eggs.
Wow, that's pretty good.
It is.
That's
I
pretty
wish I
good.
had more. I know women have had 20.
Yeah.
But for me, egg freezing is the last resort. Like, I would like to have a baby naturally.
Yeah.
Like, I would like to shoot someone, shoot
And
it
you've
up.
still got some in there.
Oh, yeah, I've got eggs. Yeah,
So,
definitely.
yeah,
My period came.
it
was
could
coming.
happen. It could- you're still ovulating.
Still ovulating.
So it could happen.
Yeah,
Are you single now?
yes, I am.
Yep, okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, what are you looking for? What is your next love of your life going to be?
Not a Collingwood supporter. Are you a Collingwood supporter? When you came to Melbourne, will you become?
I was told
you a Collingwood supporter?
when I came
I'd
to Melbourne, I
laughed.
had to be a everything supporter. Everyone tried to recruit me for their team.
Okay, who
and
do
then
you
I
go for?
realised I was from Sydney. I have a team.
Yeah.
I'm a Swannies girl.
Yeah, that's
so-
okay. Yeah, that's legit.
Yeah,
Yeah. But if
yeah.
you came and then went to Collingwood, I'd be very disappointed in you.
Yeah, well, no, they have no teeth. Apparently, I've done many eps on the Collingwood because they won last year, and I have a very good friend who's a Collingwood
go.
supporter.
I need
and
to just shout to Hawthorn. Hawthorn's the best team.
Hawthorn, okay. Yep. I did the jungle with a Hawthorn, two Hawthorn
Yeah,
players,
too.
Dermot Brereton and Shane Crawford.
Oh, what a...
So they were. I didn't know
They were-
anything about that team or anything,
Yes.
but they were the legends
They're
of
the
that.
poos and the wees.
Yeah.
That's what we... Yeah.
Yeah, baby shit brown and pea wee yellow and vitamin B yellow wee.
It's good.
Oh my God. All right, so we've run out of time.
Yes.
We're going to wrap it up. Tell me what your future holds. You've got a show coming up, Sunny Side Up.
Yes, like the eggs,
Yeah.
sunny side up. And also when shit comes into your life, flip it.
Yeah.
Flip it fast.
Yeah.
Don't dwell in it. Don't let the shit take you down. Lift. Yeah.
Yeah. But do you believe in working through it as well?
Yeah, that's why I walked the Camino. I walked the Camino 300 kilometres. So I worked
How long did that take?
13 days.
Holy shit. How many blisters did you have?
Just one.
Are you kidding?
Yeah,
So
I'm a veteran.
were you really ready for it?
No, I wasn't expecting the breakup, but I went and walked because of the breakup, so I can walk through it and fall in love so I can meet the next man faster.
Yeah. My best friend did a trail, I think it was a 10-day trek
Yes.
in the Northern Territory.
That's
Similar.
Wow.
She's for her 40th, and it changed her.
yeah.
Like, the things she learned about herself on that.
You do feel your DNA change when you isolation.
Yeah.
Yeah, in isolation.
Yeah. And you just, on your own with your own thoughts. It's
That's it.
frightening, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, your voice is very frightening, but I fell in love with it.
Oh, that's so amazing. Would you
Yeah.
do it again?
Oh, yeah, it's in my blood. I've done it twice already.
Have you?
I did 800 kilometres the first time in 2017. I'm all in. I can't even tell you, I'm all
Yes,
in.
You really are.
Yeah. Like I will put all my heart.
Would you ever do like Mount Everest?
Well, look.
Something like that?
So the Camino is in Spain.
Yep.
And the enticing thing about doing the walk, it's sunny all day, and then you have a bottle of red wine.
Oh, that is nice.
That's the best walk.
That is nice.
I'm not going to I'm not going to walk up Everest.
Oh, my friends are all organising a trip for September for Vietnam, a bike ride.
Oh.
I'm the only one who said no.
Why? Because of
I just don't want to do it. I'm like, can we just go and stay in a hotel?
just hang
and
out
go
with
on
me. I'll give you the Vietnam experience. You don't need to go anywhere.
I mean, I've been to Vietnam like 20, 30 years ago.
there you
but
go.
And there was bikes everywhere. I
Yes.
loved it. But I don't want to trek to the next town, and that's how I'm getting everywhere. I'm not fit.
Yeah.
enough. So just give me a banh mi and a beer, and I'm happy.
Yeah, go to Richmond.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Go to Swan Street and you'll be right. Well, thank you so much
no.
for coming and
Thank you.
snorting your way through this.
Oh,
I
good.
absolutely love talking to
Oh,
you.
thanks for
It was
having me.
fantastic. When does your show start?
I've got Adelaide and Melbourne coming up Melbourne is the 28th to the 21st of April.
Where are you playing?
Melbourne Town Hall.
Oh, great. And what's your profile handles for Instagram and Facebook?
So during COVID, I decided to centralise all my handles. So it's at Real Diana Nguyen. There's only one real one. That's me.
That's you.
Yes.
Easy. Done.
Easy.
Well, thank you for coming in.
Easy. Thank you so much.
If you've liked this episode, please rate, review, subscribe. Tell your friends. Tell your mum. Tell your mum that you're perfect, just the way you are. And I'll be in your ear holes next week. Everyone just be kind to each other and sunny side up.